So, how did you two meet? New Skool Spirit. What brought you guys together?
You ready for the story?
I'll let him tell the story.
This is the funniest story ever. Okay, I'm saved. I've been saved all my life. I've loved Jesus all my life. I knew Jesus for a long time. Lorenzo did not. Or he may have known, he just wasn't all the way in. I met Lorenzo at FYE in April, and he had on triple fat goose, and he was stealing CDs. And he was stuffing them in his coat as we were talking about writing Christian raps together. That's how I met Lorenzo. And I invited him to church, even while stealing CDs.
Yeah.
So you had that love for music even then? You were trying to...
Yeah, he had love
for music. I had love for something. Like music.
Money. I bought a
money.
CD. I'm not gonna lie. When I got to school, I bought one.
Okay. All right. And so you guys have been together ever since?
We were.
I wouldn't say been together.
Yeah.
Because been together sounds kind of like Prop 8.
Yeah.
But
we have been friends for a very long time. We were in a group beforehand called Our Dangerous. It was actually 3 members of the group. And then I disbanded from the group in 2005, 2006.
Okay.
And then him and the other gentleman continued to rap, and then Lorenzo left the group in 2007.
To become a real estate agent.
Oh, wow. So how did that work out for you?
It didn't.
Okay.
It didn't work.
Okay. So
it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like
he
to
did
try
all
to
the
do
classes.
things. I did all the classes. You know, I know
He can sell you a house.
Knowledge.
He can sell you a house.
okay.
But he's not registered to sell you a house.
I'm not registered to sell you a house.
So that just wasn't the route you were supposed to do?
Nah, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me at all.
So he became a solo artist,
Yeah.
and I stopped rap. Well, I did a solo project, and then I stopped rapping because my wife is pregnant with our 3rd child.
Oh, wow.
And I just decided just to do production. And one day Lorenzo was at church, and we still said hi and talked occasionally.
Kept it cordial.
Yeah, but one day he was like, "Yeah, I'm not in the group anymore." And I was like, "Oh snap, for real?" And he was like, "Yeah." He said, "But I got a bunch of raps." And I was like, and they told me you make beats, and I was like, "Yeah, I do." So he started kicking these rhymes, and I was like, "Oh snap, I think I got some stuff for you." So I went home, and I think I may have put like 30 beats on a CD for him.
Probably it was 2 joints. He dropped it off at my job.
Yeah.
It was in a DVD case.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was 2 CDs full of beats.
Yeah, the DVD case.
Yeah.
And at that time, I told him, like, I'm not rapping right now, but I'll support you in your project and help you with your project. So then he created the Early Morning Stretch with like a couple of my beats and some others, and did his own solo project.
Okay. So I heard you mention that you left the group because your wife was having a 3rd child. And I know you're Christian, so God's first and then your family second. So would 3rd be music for you? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Most definitely.
And how about you, Lorenzo? Is your...
Sorry, I'm just playing with you.
How about you,
What? You gonna
Lorenzo?
answer the question?
Are things in that order for you as well?
Yeah, I do have a son.
Okay.
He's not with my wife, but I do have a son. He lives in Alabama, Huntsville.
Okay.
What's up, Malachi?
H-Town.
But yeah, so it is the same, music, fashion, and just, being an innovator. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to innovate.
So, what sparked the musician in you, Lorenzo? Because
Me. Sorry.
For me, that was my answer. I might have changed it. Nah, like when I was, I'm originally from Fayetteville, North Carolina. So when I was in Fayetteville, one of my uncles, the first CD I ever had, first tape,